We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the Washington sideline is head coach Dan Quinn. His guys knocked out the 3 seed a week ago and looking to keep things rolling here in the divisional round. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And he returns this to the 22. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And the defense closes quickly there, and they get maybe a yard to the 33.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. McCarthy operating from the gun. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, now McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Kamara up the middle. And tough slide. We'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Slot man moves right. Throwing is McCarthy. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now McCarthy. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on the touch pass. And he is into the end zone touchdown, Washington. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are on the board first here in this division round matchup. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
For a guy still in his second year in the NFL, this is obviously a big spot for him to try and fill. Able to engineer the victory in the wild card round last weekend. That's got to give him confidence, and it's got to elevate the confidence of his teammates as well. But as he said after the win, things are only going to get tougher from there. He understands the situation he's in. He understands what's ahead of him in this one.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. To the air, May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. May looking to run. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. Now during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down the 15-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And he will find his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside handoff, Henry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ball carrier, Juwan Bentley on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Henry running right. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Here's May. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So on 4th down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick here is good. So the big return muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Oh, nice move. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Third down from the gun, McCarthy. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DJ Reader able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Hardman on a return. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out for something. Let's get 30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
14 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 58 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
First and 10.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Blue is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Sometimes offenses get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Washington first down. A gain of 15. And the Commanders first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Washington first down.
6 yards there on the keeper and second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's Kamara on the read option. And we'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. That one too wide and incomplete.
Tight defense there on third down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Gain of 6. That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Here's McCarthy. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air with McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders are back within a score. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal. First 3 possessions, they're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. Puts it on the carpet. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the fumble recovery, McCarthy. A beautiful fake. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's able to work 3 for about 6 down to the 18. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. 2nd down and 3. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Touchdown, Washington. Will Dissly from 17 yards out. And the Commanders are once again back in front. McManus's point after is good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
21. Cowboys 17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble.
And some room to work. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second-down play. Working out.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now he's going to step up and run, and he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Touchdown! Alvin Kamara from 3 yards out. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's an 83-yard kick return touchdown. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes it a 28-24 game. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down, McCarthy. That is caught. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A short throw there to Strange. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So a capper there with a pretty good first half.
Then they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The second week of the playoffs is underway. One more game follows our game later tonight, and then 2 more tomorrow. After that, we're down to 4. We'll have the championship round all set up for next Sunday. Our trip around the league starts now, and it kicks off in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is one of the best in the game, Justin Jefferson. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Put it in the books as a 76-yard score. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Now a hit and a loose football. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a give to Henry. And his defense able to plug him up there as they get a yard to the 35.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They'll throw with May. This will go to Henry out wide. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Running left, it's Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Second and 7.
To throw, it's May. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading. To a Washington touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing here is May. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They'll fake another jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They run for it. Here's Blue. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They go again with Blue. Give him 5 on the carry there. That'll be second down. And quickly, they get to the line. They go with Blue between the tackles. A solid stiffer. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Henry is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Henry again. And once again, he will not go anywhere. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. And they go play action with May. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Zach Ertz, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The 10th carry for Kamara. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3rd and 4.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
McCarthy is set to throw it. We'll try and do that. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Looking to throw. May. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. A first down carry for Henry. Fancy footwork in midfield. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 128 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, it's Blue. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the gun, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Completes it to Hardman. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
They hand it off. It's Blue. There to stop him, Jerome Bentley. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
At the Commanders' 25-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. May looking to run. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
To the air, May. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zach Ertz, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. So he shifts past him and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 28-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now McCarthy. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Kamara up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It was Dante Fowler who got in there to bring him down. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Alvin Kamara willing to get on back-to-back plays. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Open man is Higgins. It's nice and open field here. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Here's McCarthy. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Now they send a man in motion right. 3rd and goal, McCarthy. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Ricky Pearsall from a yard out. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Off the play fake. Here's May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now they'll audible to something else. On to give, this is Blue. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Blue looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Here you go. Hey, what's up?
They'll run. This is Blue. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the one. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, third and goal.
Your touch.
They'll try to run again with Blue. And he won't get to the markers. They're going to stop it for a second straight play right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's another Washington first down.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. McCarthy going to throw again. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. T. Higgins, 25 yards for the touchdown. As they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. So now the Cowboys down by 2 touchdowns. A little under a minute 50 remaining. This crowd has stayed with them throughout, but they need 2 late scores to advance in these playoffs as they've got a first down. He's going to let it fly. Oh, that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They'll throw with May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And we'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Finds Pickens out right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Here's 1st down. Here's May. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Throwing here is May. On the out route, he finds Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's May. Drops it to Boone, complete. Boy, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Looking to throw, May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1.
To the air, May. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. May going to try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders, and they are going to win this football game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round, it all ends so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you got all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's applaud the team that won, and rightly so. They're moving on. They still have a chance to get to the big game. But let's not bury the team that lost. I think I do a lousy job of illuminating what a great year they had. Let's face it, when it's all said and done, they were one of 8 teams left with a chance to get to